Hi everybody, welcome back, Thaumaturge with me, Sid, and you find me out here in the middle of nowhere, getting some obsidian. Yeah, I just need to, for the next phase of my my Thorncraft investigation, we need obsidian, and so we didn't have any lava readily available around our area, so we had to come out and find it. Oops. Which, you know, was fun. So yeah, what we need the obsidian for is I want to make the infernal furnace. I also need just to block that up, because otherwise you're going to interfere with my ability to do this. And yeah, so I thought I would grab, well, we need 12. I will get a little bit more because it never hurts to have more of this materials kicking around, especially when I've had to come out as far as I have to find a lava pool. There's probably one right next door if I go the other way, but you know, this is how it goes, isn't it? Okay, got the U. That should be, how much we got there? 17 should be enough, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to head back and I will see you back at the ranch. Alright, well, we're back. We've got pretty much everything we need. I've just been down to grab the old, some iron bars. We've got a bucket of lava. We've got nether brick. We've got that stuff going on. What we need is somewhere to build the thing, and I don't want to build it in the overworld, because if it's anything like it used to be, and I've got no reason to doubt it won't be, it is most likely going to be a taint factory. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend out. Oh, did I bring any slabs with me? That would have been good if I had got the makings of slabs. That's all right then. Yeah. So we need somewhere to pop this for starters, and it needs a certain amount of space as well. So let me just clear a bit of this, and I will be back in a mo. Alright, so if I remember this correctly from the book, we need to make this structure going on the floor here with, in obsidian, with, sorry, pardon me, that structure going on there. Then we're going to have the same again here, but the difference is going to be that this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to have some bars there. Now we need access to the top of this, so let me well, we'll do you like so, because we're going to need to come up the top here. We also need a bucket of lava that needs to go in the middle, and then we have the same again with our obsidian like so, and I think it should just be a bat of the older thing, and we are good to go. Now what we need to do, and I should have probably done this before I climbed up, just because of the, you know, the tendency of the nether to throw these things in, is, and I should have probably brought some iron bars actually as well, because I think you can get away with doing that. But if we chuck those in, it may do something with them, may not, of course. Oh, did it just chucked out a brick? Now we can put bellows on the 3 sides, which is why these are probably going to come out in the back. But what we probably want to do to start off with is get over here and do one of these guys, a hungry chest, back in front of him, like So, and then we can just chuck those in, and he does his thing quite happily as it goes. Now, we want some more bellows. That's the next thing we're going to need. So let's have a look at bellows. What was involved with those? Again, it was just wood, air shards, leather and iron, and some juice. I don't think I've got any. Might have the necessaries for iron. Let's have a look. Well, for leather anyway. Leather is ignis and pedito. Ignis can go there. Oops. Pedito, that's fine. Just chuck that in and make me leather. And chump, because we're going to need that. We're going to need some iron, which things we probably actually need to get a brain in a jar as well, because we're missing the experience from this. I don't even know whether I've researched the brain in a jar yet, but there you go. So we've got the leather. Have we got any wood here? Yeah, we got wood. We got good thing. So if we go and I'm just going to drop. Can't remember. Let me throw that in for starters. How much did I stick in? Was it about 40 odd? It was, wasn't it? Let me just let this go through and let some of this iron go through. That should give us some iron popping out here in a moment, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, yeah, some iron's come through. So I've just put some glass in there. That serves the same function. I can go on top, I can throw things through it, it works, and you know, that's all very well and good. Air shards. Do I have any shards? Any shards at all, even? I don't. So we're going to have to go back through anyway to get the air shards. Wonderful. Yeah, this is just so, again, I'm not wasting large amounts of resource on coal and stuff, you know. Coal. Hey, stop that. Air shards, we need 1, 2, 3. Let's sleep quickly while we're here, just to avoid the opportunity of anything blowing up in my face. Yawn. Good night, everybody. And let us head back down and get out there and do some work. Get some work done. I see you, Mr. Creeper, on my radar. Where are you? You creepy little bugger. I see you, there you go. That's how we deal with creepy creepers. Don't like them. Don't like them at all. Mainly because there's so many holes in the landscape around here. Alright, let's go back through. Get these bellows on. And then we can probably, if we're clever about this. Still wish I knew why that didn't work, but there you go. Maybe I should actually do an update at some point. That might not be a bad idea. Let me just, okay, so you're there. Right, got the air shards, got the iron, got the leather, got the wood. Or we will have the wood in a moment, because the wood is here. So, we need 2 for her. And we are going to do, what was it, like that. Leather, air shard, iron. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. Give me the rest of that. Let's get this fully. I think it might be. I don't know whether there's any more underneath actually, but let us get a bellow here. And actually, what we should probably do is tackle this from the rear, hopefully. Please no lava, please no lava, thank you. Thank you for the no lava. And we'll just fill this in. That will go, no. That will go there. We will replace this. That's That's a given. I need cobble. Cobble, 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 cobble. Cobble, thank you. And we shall get you. Actually, I didn't really need that much, did I? Doesn't matter. It'll it never goes to waste. This stuff never goes to waste, so that's not what I wanted. How am I gonna? I want that there. Ah, yes, that will work. That there. That there. And then we'll have that there. That's fine. Gets us all the way up to here. Brilliant. And then we can just come over here and I can say here that here you go. No? Come on, it worked earlier. There you go. You have to get it just in right, otherwise things, but it's obviously a lot faster. There's a chance of extra iron coming out of this, so we are going to get freebies as well. So yeah, that's the freebie. You can see this is why I've done it here. You can see this flux coming out of this as well. So in you go. We'll let that run. Now while that's running, let me just get rid of you. Keep hold of that. So, why we are doing all of this? Well, we need to get into Golemancy. So, we are going to need to start off with, we're going to need to make the Golemancer's press. Golem press, I should say, which is stone table, anvil, cauldron, piston, and that over the going on. And you know, there's a fair bit of iron there, so then we need to hit it with a wand to get that lot out. And then from there, we are going to need to do some research. We need to do the we've got clockwork mines, so we're going to need brass. Remember, brass is aqua and potentia with the iron to get that. We're going to want to do some of these upgrades. We're going to want to do the seal, that's collect. There's use core, harvest core, that's a store, empty core, block breaker core, which is, I think that's a new one actually. Guard core, butcher core, lumberjack, and I'm okay. Some sense of humour after my own there. As I say, there's a harvest core there which we need, which to do that we need the use core. So we're going to need to do research. We are going to need a fair amount of metal. And we're going to need potentia and what did I say it was? Potentia and terror? What was it? Aqua. So we're going to need a fair bit of that as well. But obviously what we need first is to let all this stuff come through, and we should be able to see what's the tank looking like in this area now. It ain't good. It's not good. It's not bad, but it ain't good. So yeah, we'll let this finish and be back in. Okay, just getting a few more supplies together. At the moment I've done half a stack of brass. We're just doing half a stack of thaumium, because I figure that might come in useful. And to be honest, terra and auto we're not short on, so yeah, get in there, get a whole load of stuff done. That's finished doing its job. I have no idea what the taint is like in this area after all. Oh dear, yeah, it is not so bad over here. It's quite bad over here, but still, we're in the nether, so in theory we shouldn't get anything going too badly wrong. So let us go and have a look at getting the materials together to make a golem press, and that was, we needed a anvil. Wrong. Grab you. We need an anvil, a cauldron, a piston, iron bars. Iron bars we've already got. They're down here. Off that way. And there's definitely absolutely no point in wasting iron to make iron bars when they're so readily available in this area. Okay, after we go down here we can do the rest. We needed a cauldron. We needed 1, 2 and 3 of those. That's going to go and make us an anvil. Now the golem press, anvil, piston. That was the last thing we needed. I don't think we'll have a piston kicking around. Probably won't even have any redstone down here. So let us go up and grab that. And eventually, right, a bit of redstone. Are you by any chance up here in my valuables chest? Of course you are. Right, a redstone. We've got 1 iron. You can go back there. Cobble and wood. Cobble and wood. Cobble and wood. Right. Yeah, we'll grab that and... Oh, come on. Cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seriously, is that all the cobble I have? That's scary. It's not very... Oh, it's not very scary. And the fact that I forgot to do that is also scary. But it's surprisingly low. For me, to only have that. Right, piston... That couple, I think that should be everything we need for the golem press. Let me just double check. Oh, stone table, slabs and stone. 3 slabs, 2 stone. Perfect. It's almost like I prepared. Yeah, you so know that didn't happen, don't you? Okay, let's go back to the nether. And we'll set up the golem press over there, because that's where we're going to want to operate this. It's where all of our essentials are. Where do we want to set this up then? So, should we do it here? It's a 4x... This one's actually a 4x4, so we can actually do it here if we wish. That's not a problem. So what have we got? Stone piston, anvil, cauldron, stone bench. Oops, no. Stone bench, piston, anvil, cauldron, those, wand, bang. There's our golem press. We've actually got this the wrong way round, I think. Can I, if I take you out? Yeah, let's do this then. Let's just turn around. So it was a piston. You'll see for why. And bang. The reason being is because this here is your input for Essentia. So if we are going to go and add one of these onto it, it will face over here where all of our Essentias are. I think we could do with making a little more space in the area as well. So what I am going to do, I think, is just no, that's bum. That was not what I wanted to happen, but there you go. I'll just take this back a little bit. It's only a teeny bit, but you know, it gives us a little bit more space to wiggle. A bit more wiggle room around this area here. And that brings us back to... Is that there? Yeah, that actually then matches. Cool. Even better. It's almost like I planned it. What we got there? We can Boom. Boom, boom, boom. This axe is just too good. But we can pop some of that in there. I do need to get some more andesite, actually, to finish off this area, this build. But, yeah, that's not too bad. Getting there steadily. Right, so now, the next stage, now we've got this, as you can see here, we could have got the various, if I want to go with a clockwork head, we could change to different manipulators, different types of golems, iron, clay, brass, thaumium, great wood. That tells you all the stats about that will give us a carry frame, allows 2 stacks of items. Okay, that's obviously something we need to research, and then that tells you what you need for them. So how much mechina, you need some great wood planks, you need brass gears, you need a mind, and obviously the mechina you need to do it. It's got a light frame, so you can go there. That's a fireproof, and it's got a heavy frame. It's fireproof. It's got a light frame. That's the brass one. Thaumium. Yeah, so all of this, all very interesting stuff, and we will come back to that. But first things first, we need to go and do some research, which we will. Oh, I always come out in the night time. You know what? One day we will come back here and we will just put a tunnel in from there to over here, and we'll never have to worry about coming back in the night time again, and everybody will be happy, and we shall have scones for tea. Of course, you could be, we'll have scones for tea. It all depends, you know. I don't know where you stand on the great scone debate. Obviously it is a very heated debate whether the correct phrase is scone or scone, and no doubt you all have your positions on this debate as well, because you know everybody does. It's a fearsome debate. Sorry, I'm just rattling on now about random crap. Looking for some ink, and then I'm going to look for some paper, which I've probably seen somewhere already. But thermostatic harness. Oh, did I not do that one? Thought I'd done that one. Did I not do that one? Hang on a second. I thought I'd done thermostatic harness. Yes. And I got the thermostatic girdle as well. So that is a lie. No, it's not. It's just an old thing. Right, let us have a look at what we need to research. So we probably, you can do the various things such as the eyes thing. This is levels, so we'll have store and empty. We're missing required research for that, so we are going to need to do, oops, that needs that. Okay, we need a biothermic mind. That's the first one. We'll also get you, and you. What are you? You're guard. We'll have that one as well. What does that do then? You can now, with the Golem's bell, to have it follow you. While following you, it no longer obeys seals. Cool. Right, let us go. Let us go and have a look at some research notes. We're not going to do them all on camera because that would be silly. Let's start with biothermic eyes. So that is Mechina, Cognito, Vitreous, and Census. So we can take air for those. That's got motors, which is air and auto, I think. And that has got Spiritus or Ignis. We need to get some Ignis into this link mix here. Neither of these are Ignis. I think we need to come out of here with air for starters. No. Probably out of there with air. And then we can, what can we use to we'll use Vitreous to connect here. And here. And we'll just come in with Terra there, just to get it across and not use all the air up. Right, now let me just double check Motus. I'm fairly certain Motus is auto, air and auto, but we better check. Motus is air and auto. Yes, it is. Good. So we come from there. We're going to go air and auto, and that's going to give us some Motus, which will hook in there with the air again. Now, what can we do? I need to get Ignis from here down to there with. So what does that? Gives me Potentia. So if I come out of there with that, we can come out of there with Ignis and there. And that's how you do it. I'm going to go and do the other ones, and I'll be back in. Alright, that's the last one done. So they're all pretty similar use. I think you saw, what was that one? That was pretty straightforward. That was same kind of trickery, lots of alternating between one aspect of picking one. Again, similar. So, all fairly straightforward. Whoa, we got some warp. So that should give us some new Golem stuff. So we've got collect, so that's pick up, and advanced control seal collect. So we've learned something new there. We have what else have we got? We've got seal use, so that's the next one we need. What have we got then? So we've got store, we can get provide. That's the one we really want, so let us get that and see if we can't quickly knock this one through. Oh, this actually is not too bad. Permutatio and Instrumentum, Spiritus and Victus, Spiritus and Thingy, except they are pretty low down compounds, which is a pain. What Spiritus is Victus and Mortus. Okay, so Spiritus is Victus and Mortus. Spiritus and Victus, Victus and Mortus. Mortus was. This is where it gets a bit. You did it to me again, you swine. And I'm even in a safe place and it caught me out. You. Okay, so Mortus is Aqua and Pedito, and Victus is Terra and Aqua. Aqua and Pedito for a Mortus, and Terra and Aqua for a Victus. And that gives you Spiritus, which is going to come off of there. Then we need Victus. We could go with Spiritus off of there, but we might as well go with Victus, which is... oh, we can actually go with that. We've still got the Spiritus here, so we can bring those together using that. And then what we need is Permutatio or Instrumentum. Let's have a quick peek at those. Now this is obviously getting a little bit more. Permutatio or Instrumentum. Instrumentum is Metallum and Potentia. Permutatio is Pedito and Ordo. And you Pedito and Ordo. So that gives me that. Terra. Does that? Yeah, that gives us Metallum. Is made of Terra. So we can take the Terra off of here. Metallum is Ordo. What did we do there? We were going with that, which comes off of there. Metallum goes there, which is Ordo, and Ordo to there. Wow, those little ones can be actually quite nasty when they're made up of very deep compounds. And finally, that gives us Harvest, which, if we whack that in, that's going to be Humanus, Spiritus Ignis, there's a thingy, and that is right. Okay. So, what do we say? Victus was those, didn't we? So that gives us that. That is Terra. That's Terra. That's Ignis. So we can bring Terra off of there. Terra off of there. Pop a Victus here. Out of ink. Okay, that's not a problem. We'll just swap those out. What can we do with Terra? I don't want to. If I do... let's see. If I do another Victus, that's going to use that up. And I don't want to go there. Aqua and Terra. Terra and Aqua is Victus. And then we can stick the Aqua in there. But we need to bring... If I put Victus down here, what can we do with that? That takes us to Ignis and Aqua. Well, Ignis and Aqua shouldn't form anything, should it? No, I didn't think it did. So if I take an Aqua out of there, and then we go Aqua and Ordo, what does that give me? Nothing. Crap. Alright, Terra and Ordo gives me Metallum, and then Ordo and oh no, that's not going to work. I frigged that up. Alright, well, we can do the usual with that when we just put you in the scrap pile, and I'll try that again and be back in. There you go. That's how we should have done it. That should give us the last one, which is, well, not the last one, there's obviously more, but that now gives us the harvest seal. This is obviously an infusion. Oh god, we need a whole bunch of bloody seeds and stuff, which I may not have. That could be awkward. We've got a pumpkin. Melon, I think, is going to be the issue, unless there may be some actually. Let me just... There was... Where were we? Let me head down into the dungeon a second, because one of the rooms in these dungeons is a little harvesty room. If we can find where it was. I'm sure I saw one when we were doing the second, or was it the second or third layer? I'm sure I saw one. Let me just go straight through, see what we get if we head this way. Ooh, no. That was the music room. Nothing there, so it must have been, it was either the next layer down or off of this way. I think it was probably the next layer down, because that was the cafeteria, and I said I don't think there was anything particular in there. That was just a dead end, wasn't it? It was. That was melon. I knew I'd seen these. So we're going to leave them there for now, because we're not going to get this done this episode. But we're definitely in the process, aren't we, of getting there. Where I think next episode we will be able to make golems and use golems, because I would like to have a fully automated farm. We probably want to do this at some point. We've got the other, don't know what research you're expecting. Oh, we can do that. Block breaker we can purchase. We can purchase you with 4 levels. I need 3 levels to purchase that. Okay. And then we can purchase you. So some of these are purchasable anyway. We need you to get the guard and yada yada. So yeah, a bit of a research heavy episode, and got some stuff together for the bulk of that, but we're getting there steadily. Next episode, I think golems are go. So yeah, until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.